Alright, this is the Selangor Champions League quarterfinal. Ingress Tigers versus Rebel FC. Guys, it's going to be a very good game.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah, definitely, because, well, we're finally at the quarterfinals.
The knockout stage.
Yep. Yeah, it's do or die now, and everyone's out there to get some kind of spot. I'm really looking forward to a very good match of both teams.
As we can see from here, both teams are pumping up to get going.
I mean, we just heard the screams from them just now, so
Ingress.
it's going to be an interesting game.
And it's very bright today. So
New stadium.
Very open goal for both sides. So I'm very happy. It's going to be either a goal fest or a very tight one.
Score prediction?
I'm predicting 3-2 towards Rebels.
To Rebels, you?
2-1 to Ingress.
Alright, so that's it from us. We're going to be back for half-time and full-time.
Yeah.
Alright, half-time for Selangor Champions League. Rebels 1, Ingress Tigers 0. So guys, thoughts on the game?
Interesting match so far. I'm enjoying it. Rebel is going in from the get-go, which is something nice to see.
And we also get to see Ingress. They're not coming to the pressure yet, but they are feeling the pressure right now because I see the possession being 60-40. 60 towards Rebel, 40 towards Ingress, but they are being pushed back quite a bit by Rebels.
Back to differ, I would say Ingress has more of the possession to try to push, but it was countered back from the all Rebel was doing was pushing up the ball up the field. That's where their strikers try to push in the ball. They tried, but they got one in so far.
The composure, much better compared to the games that we have seen at New Camp.
Oh yeah,
The size of the pitch.
and also the magnitude of the atmosphere right now, because you got fans everywhere. I think Ingress brought their ultras along.
Don't forget, this time both teams actually get to play around with all the space.
Yes.
They have right now.
They have
So
a lot of
we see a lot of different plays right now compared to all the compact space plays that they had back then in Newcastle.
Okay, so is it a court of two minds either to pass the ball short or long ball?
I think
Do you think there's a
That's a difference there.
that's the difference there. Yeah,
You see, Ingress was playing more of the short passes in between.
Okay.
Then Rebels coming, pressure them, forcing them,
Forcing the
backwards.
issue.
Yeah, exactly. So when Rebels got the ball, they are just pushing up front with the long balls.
and what I have to add on to what CK has said was the fact that Ingress is playing so deep in the middle. They are losing focus on the wide flanks, and that has given the opportunity for Rebel to use both lanes. And unfortunately, only one wing is used. I wish to see the other winger being
Maybe
used.
that's what the head coaches will touch upon during halftime.
Yeah, but then
I hope they do. I hope.
again, touching a little bit more about that, Ingress was playing in their final third quite a bit, and that's not something that you want to do as a team that does a lot of high pressure games. Sorry, a high pressure kind of game.
Wishes for the second half?
Wishes for the second half.
More of the same.
More of the same.
I mean, I can't complain. This first half itself has been entertaining so far. Even on paper, we've seen 11 fouls committed by Ingress and already 8 fouls committed by Rebel. And you can see how much pressure both of them are getting right now.
Although, can I just pose a question to you guys? Do you think referees doing well so far? We've seen some unnecessary fouls being given away in the past, but today, what do you guys think?
They're doing okay so far.
The flow of the game still has momentum.
If the referee was given all the cuts to the fouls, right? Ingress will probably have all players out already.
What else? The maximizing of the Yuri touch and the maximizing of the pitch, part 2. Concentration on convert the chances. That's one thing Ingress will want to touch upon, and also for Rebels to touch upon how they can create more chances.
Definitely, Ingress was a bit shy on goal, and unfortunately, they didn't really test the keeper much.
No, they didn't.
Because Ingress, only towards the end, with that one try, but Ingress in total only had 2 shots with only 1 on target, whereas Rebel had 4 shots with 2 on target.
And I don't understand why Ingress is not willing to commit men forward, because they don't have anyone on the final third. And that is not what you want to see in the quarterfinal match.
And also to run off the whole thing about the wishes of the second half. So that's what we want more clear-cut chances, more clear-cut chances, and also to convert the chances given.
And I hope Ingress shows up, because I actually put my money on that.
Not literally.
We do not condone that.
Okay, alright, so that's it from us. Second half coming up soon. Alright. Alright, final score 3-0 to Rebels. Good game, controlled game.
Actually, it was wrong, but I still won a good game.
So I think it was good for Rebels to close up the whole half earlier. Okay, the second half, right? Medina scored, right?
Yeah, Medina scored the second.
Medina scored the second goal, finished off the whole game basically. Then towards the last minute, then Rebels scored again.
Is it because of Ingress were right looking for for a goal to come back and they left it exposed?
Honestly, no, it's not because of them being left exposed. Ingress just didn't take advantage of whatever opportunity that they got because they missed 2 open goals.
And Rebel played extremely well with that.
Control.
Very well composed. Every pass was going through the feet.
There was a purpose to the play.
Yes, and you could see who wanted to play.
They dictated the momentum.
Yeah, they did. They played the Ingress around.
Okay, quick one for the stats.
Oh, okay. Alright, so if we're talking about the stats right now, Rebel had a total of 3 goals, whereas Ingress unfortunately didn't score any. Rebel had a total of 7 shots with 3 on target, whereas
Which all 3 went in.
Yep. No, 7 shots with 3 on target. I'm sorry, my bad. Whereas Ingress had 7 shots with only 2 on target, and unfortunately they couldn't convert again. So there were no corners actually.
Okay.
There were no corners. But in terms of offside, we saw Rebel falling into the offside trap 4 times, whereas Ingress fell for the trap twice. But here's the funny thing. Total amount of fouls committed by Rebel was 22. Wow. And Ingress only committed 14 fouls. And Rebels from that, they got 3 yellow cards, whereas Ingress only came out with 1.
From what we have seen, the stats and our views on the game, what's the story of the night?
It's just one team wanting to win over the other. That's it. That's simple as that. You could see who wanted to win more effort. You could see who wanted to win more. Basically that.
I would actually disagree with that. I would say that unfortunately, both of them equally wanted to win. But unfortunately for Ingress, Rebel dictated the whole game.
Ingress, was there pressure mounting up as time went on?
Oh yes. We saw that rumble. Yeah.
So basically, when Ingress got the ball, Rebels trying to get back the ball basically very fast because they want to end the game as soon as possible because they want 1 goal up. They want to finish it with 2 goal advantage and going into the semis itself. So when this kind of thing happens, Rebel actually make these fouls coming out. You know? That's why we have so many fouls, 22 fouls in total. So all these silly mistakes in the end,
It's tactical.
yeah, it's very tactical, I'd say. Yeah.
Because it was just to pressure Ingress and Ingress.
And one thing that I could see Ingress was really afraid of was both wingers and the strikers from Rebel.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're very pacey. And unfortunately Ingress they couldn't adapt to that.
And Medina, top scorer, 8 goals.
Okay, with that, the pitch today compared to the one that they all play in New Camp, which is a bit smaller, this one is a bit bigger, the dimensions and stuff. Did that play into a factor? The game much more, a bit slow compared to the one that we watched in New Camp?
Actually, I saw the utilization of many more long balls.
Yeah.
Okay, so lights are going off. That's it from us. We're going to be back for another game for the quarterfinal,
Definitely.
final, and the road to the final of the Summer Champions League coming soon.